Yes, very good afternoon. Welcome to this live class. Aditi, Santosh, Ira, Rishi, Sivasta, Pranuti, Venkatesh, Anushka, Ishan, Rai. Or who is that? Then Garima, Ayush Singh, Tanmay, Pushpam, all of you are welcome. Shruti Jumnake, you are here. I sent one message to you. Your paper, that PDF, it was not opening. Okay, I think you have sent wrong file and you didn't respond also within 10 minutes. Okay, so and then one boy, Jatin, I think. Another, I sent message to that boy. That boy also not responded. So in that case, you may lose. Very good afternoon. So all of you should take care of that thing. Okay, now let us start. Yes, what we were, discussing. I think I have shared this screen. What we were discussing yesterday. Can anybody tell? What we were discussing? The story of cricket. The name of the lesson is The Story of Cricket. So how many of you are interested in games and sports? Yesterday I asked the same questions. And what is the benefit of that games and sports? You just write down 1 or 2 points. You can write. Yes, the story of cricket we were discussing yesterday and it was incomplete. So we will finish it today itself. Yes, what is the benefit of games and sports? Yesterday also I got certain points. So I'd like to know more points from your side. So all of you please note it down. You please. Yes, all of you start writing. Ira has written, it makes us hoga, fit and refresh our mind. Ira's answer, very good Ira, very nice. And Ishan Tapas has written, it makes mentally and physically fit. It makes it makes you or all of us. Then Shardul has written, sports increases our physical and mental health, of course. And yes, then Alice, it refreshes mind and keeps us fit. It makes us happy. Yes, one more point. Very good. Yuvraj has written. Janvi has written. It refreshes our mind. Good. Santosh is written. It makes us brisk. Okay, good. Aisha Singh, it keeps us healthy. Wow. Rohini has written, refresh our mind. It refreshes our mind and keeps us fit. Good. Janvi, it keeps us fit and healthy, not health. And Garima's one, it makes us healthy. So many, I think she has written 1 or 2. It makes us healthy. It help in maintaining correct posture. It makes us fresh. Of course. Of course. It keeps us fit. Then Ayush, healthy growth of bones, muscles, ligaments, and tendons. Okay, Anushka Brande keeps us fit and refreshes our mind. Very nice. Rohini Panchbai has written, it makes us healthy. Then Ayush Singh has written, helps in healthy growth of bones. Huh? What happened? Deleted. Okay, no problem. Srivasta Kulkarni has written increases stamina. Outdoor sports like football, cricket, basketball, swimming build the stamina of a person. Very nicely, all of you have written. Shravani has written it keeps us fit and fine. Aditi, it makes us happy. Tanmay has written it refresh our mind. Okay, is it buffering? But here it is going well. I think you have problem at home, Alice. It is going well here and networks, it was excellent connection it was showing actually. Okay, you just, check once. Yeah. So these are the certain facts and these are the, very correct thing, whatever you have written. Okay, I also appreciate and I feel and I just want to give you suggestion that all the children should take part in various games and sports. Various games and sports. These are the most important thing because sports is such a thing in which you can build your body. You can, get the, various benefits. Okay, and it is a source of entertainment also. Those who are playing, those who are running, playing cricket, football, hockey, tennis, whatever it is. Okay, it really reduces stress and it sharps our mind. It makes us fit. So very nicely all of you have written, and it helps us to lead a healthy and happy life. It is one way in which we amuse ourselves. We can entertain ourselves and we can create a very healthy environment. So this is the most important thing. Okay, so now tell me what are the most important thing in sports, basically in cricket, required. Okay, basic requirement in cricket. Can you write? Because yesterday we discussed so many things. Okay, Siley. We discussed so many things about that. So I just want to know that the basic requirement of cricket. What are the essential need? If you want to play cricket, what are the essential thing we need? So all of you just write it down. Now I just want to test your knowledge. Stamina, okay, basic requirement. If you want to play cricket, you need ball, you need bat. Like this, you write. What are the basic requirement you need? Only bat and ball? Yeah. You write your point of view. Very nice. You can start. Yes, so many of you have written answers. Yeah, these are the most prior requirement. Yeah, very good, absolutely correct. So our first part is over. Question answers I'll discuss afterwards. Let me finish this course. Okay, let me finish this lesson and then I'll just discuss that one. Okay, so here you can see, my dear. Now in second part, let me read this one. Very nice, all of you have taken part. So now let me begin. The origins of Indian cricket are to be found in Bombay, and at the first Indian community to start playing the game was the small community of Zoroastrians. The Paris brought into close contact with the British because of their interest in trade and the first Indian community to westernize. The Parsis founded the first Indian cricket club. Who invented the first cricket club? Parsis. And the origin of Indian cricket are to be found in Bombay, it is written, that is presently in Mumbai. Okay, and the first Indian community to start playing the game. It was the small community of Zoroastrians and Parsis. Okay, they brought into close contact with the British because of their interest in trade and the first Indian community to westernize. Okay, the Parsis founded the first Indian cricket club. Actually, our India, it was, under the British rule, and that time, that's why all these things we are getting. Okay, so the first, Parsis they founded, the first Indian cricket club. and the Oriental Cricket Club in Bombay in 1848. Then what happened? Parsi clubs were funded and sponsored by Parsi businessmen like the Tatars and the Wadias. So these club for club activity and all those things we need fund. So we received fund from Tatars and Wadias. Actually, they used to do all these things to develop their business. So that's why they took interest in funding and all. Okay, so the white cricket elite in India offered no help to the enthusiastic Parsis. Okay, in fact, there was a quarrel between the Bombay Gymkhana, a whites only club, and the Parsi cricketers over the use of a public park. Okay, the Parsis complained that the park was left unfit for cricket because the polo ponies of the Bombay Gymkhana dug up the surface when it became clear that the colonial authorities were prejudiced in favor of their white compatriots. The Parsis built their own gymkhana to play cricket in. The rivalry between the Parsis and the Bombay Gymkhana had a happy ending for these pioneers of Indian cricket. The Parsi team beat the Bombay Gymkhana at cricket in 1899, just 4 years after players. The Parsi team, the Indian cricket team, to tour England in 1886. Note that along with the traditional cricket flannels, they wear Parsi caps. Then the foundation of the Indian National Congress in 1885, an organization that was lucky to have amongst its early leaders the great Parsi statesman and intellectual Dadabhai Naoroji. Modern cricket is dominated by Test and One Day International, played between national teams. The players who become famous, who live on the memories of the cricket's public. Okay, can you name some of the famous personality? Yesterday, or most of you have written. Can you name some of the famous personalities? So, yeah, you start writing. So we can say the players Indian fans remember even now are those who were fortunate enough to play test cricket. C.K. Naidu, an outstanding Indian batsman of his time and lives on in the popular imagination. When some of his great contemporaries like Palwankar Vittal and Palwankar Balu have been forgotten, even though Naidu was past his cricketing prime when he played for India in its first test matches against England starting in 1932. His place in Indian cricket history is assured because he was the country's first test captain. Okay, so now India entered the world of test cricket in 1932. A decade and a half before it became an independent nation. This was possible because Test cricket from its origins in 1877 was organized as a contest between different parts of the British Empire, not sovereign nation. The first test was played between England and Australia when Australia was still a white settler colony. Similarly, the small countries of the Caribbean that together make up the West Indies team were British colonies till well after the Second World War. So this is the second part. So my dear children, now I just want to know what you understood from this concept. Can anybody tell? Can anybody tell? So can you give me your feedback? What you understood? Then I'll ask you certain questions. I have just completed that, paragraph. So yes, yeah, that I know, very important, very important. It was, it is already written. It is very important, very important. I know. See, cricket is, I'm just trying to discuss, I'm just telling you a brief summary here. Okay. Meaning, beginning also, I'm telling you, cricket is one of the form of many games played with a ball and bat in England from past 500 years. Okay, so now different rules we have discussed, whatever we have discussed in first part, okay, history of cricket, then we have discussed rules of cricket, and then we have discussed cricket equipment. Okay, and now here it is also telling the, summary, meaning history. We came to know that cricket is one of the forms of many games played with a ball and a bat in England from past 500 years. It evolved as a distinct game around 17th century. Initially, during the mid of 18th century, the bat used to be like the hockey stick curving outwards. The test matches played in cricket are the only format of a game that is played for 5 days and can still end in a draw. Okay, another interesting aspect of cricket is that length of the pitch and all we have come to know. Then we have rules. And now here you see in this second paragraph, we have the origin of Indian cricket are to be founded. किसने अपना cricket जो community है, that club, who founded that one? It was written, it was given, description in this one. Okay, so the first cricket club, we can say rules for cricket, it was written. Rules about cricket were first written around 1744. It gave the umpires the power to resolve any dispute. ये हमने paragraph 1 में पढ़ लिए. And it specified the stands to be 22 inches high and bails across them to be 6 inches. So all these things also we came to know. Now I just want to tell you the first cricket club came into existence is Hambledon in 1760s. The first leg before law was published in 1744. It was around the same time that the third stamp became popular. By 1780, the matches were played for around 3 days and first 6-seam ball was also created in the thing. Then we have equipments and we can say that so these are the introduction of, meaning the foundation of that club and their activities, and about that Dada Nauroji. Okay, so Dadabhai Nauroji, it was talking about them. So dear children, just you tell me what you want to know more about this. Would you like to give me your input here? So you just tell me your idea. You can tell me. Now modern cricket is little different. Tomorrow I'll complete that one. But before that you just tell me this one. Modern cricket and use of technology, modern cricket domain by test and one day nationals format. Okay. Some of the great players whom we all fondly remember are ones who had played in the test cricket. Some of the players we can remember. Here we got one example. Okay, we got a Dadabhai Nauroji. We forgot others too. That name is already written. C.K. Naidu and then another name is also given here. Yes, Palwankar Vittal and Palwankar Valu. So we forgot to, we are not taking this name, but we can now still he's popular, Naidu. Okay, C.K. Naidu is one such great player. He was also the first test team captain of India. Okay, test captain of India, and India became a test playing nation in 1932. Understood? Many years before it got its independence. Test cricket initially was played among various parts of the British Empire and not between sovereign states. The first test was played between England and Australia. First game. It was played between India and Australia. Okay. So we will come to know all those things. So test cricket match, when it was played, when how many players were there, and we can see that picture also here. Picture is also added here. You can see this picture. Okay. So now we can see slowly in that last one that television coverage is there. We have now, we can watch cricket in our mobile also. Everywhere you can see, but earlier it was different. So we got the information in this, page, that origin of Indian cricket team. That means the foundation and what is the purpose of making that one. It was just for business purpose. Okay, so we came to know that we got one very good player here. The name of that player is C.K. Naidu. Okay, some of the great players whom we are fondly remember are the ones who have played in the test cricket. Isn't it? Those who played very well, we didn't forget them. Okay, modern cricket and use of technology. Modern cricket is dominated by test and one day international format. Okay, so C.K. Naidu is one such great player, and he was also the first test captain of India and became test playing nation in 1932. हमारा देश पहले कब खेला 1932 में. Okay, so in this page it is written. Many years before it got its independence, test cricket initially played among various parts of the British Empire and not between sovereign states. The first test was played between England and Australia. So we came to know about this only, this much. Okay. And when Australia was still a white settler colony, similarly the small countries of the Caribbean that together make up the West Indies team were British colonies till well after the Second World War. So my dear children, tomorrow I'll complete that one. I think now you have another period, isn't it? So I will complete this lesson today. So do you have any question now? So you can write. If you have any question, you just write. Do you have any question? You just write to me. You just write to me. Anybody has got any question, so you can write. Those who have question, they can write. So thank you very much for attending this class. Tomorrow we will discuss more in detail because now you have another class. isn't it? So thanks for joining.